Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is a Reolink NVR, a network video recorder. This is the RLN16-410. It's a 16-channel NVR with a 4 terabyte hard drive put in it. It's actually got 16 ports of PoE. Not going to be a big technical overview, but it should show you what we get in the box. You're going to get your quick started guide there. You are going to get probably a 1 meter Ethernet cable. You are going to get probably 2 meters an HDMI cable because this is a full NVR. You can connect this directly to a monitor. You're going to get a keyboard, or you get an on-screen keyboard and you get a mouse with it. So I'll show you those bits in a minute. You are going to get a small packet of screws because although this does actually come with a hard drive installed, there are bays so you can add a total of 2 hard drives, or not add, you'll end up with a total of 2 hard drives. You are going to get a mouse. Let me just grab this from the desk. Just a normal USB mouse, very simple there for you. And you're going to get a pretty sizable power pack, all right? It has a standard, there we go, IEC connector in there. Kettle lead, so pretty simple, easy on there. We're here in Australia, so just going to get a simple connector as a part of that, and there we go, there's your IEC in at that stage. I'm sure you know how this all goes together, but those two are just going to plug in. That's going to give you your power pack. So, all right, this is the device itself. Like I said, this is a network video recorder. This is the Reolink NVR. This is the RLN16-410. All right, so on the front we have a bunch of indicator lights. So starting on this side, we've got a USB in here if we want to put our mouse connector. We have got our little IR sensor and a couple of other small indicators just on this side here. And then when we head over to here, we do have some level of control over this NVR if we don't have a mouse available to us, so we can scroll manually through some of the menus. Good solid metal construction. You can see that we do have some side cooling, so do allow for clear venting if you want to. If I hold it over this side, you can actually see how hollow it is most of the way through. There isn't really much inside these, mainly just the hard drives, the same with pretty much all manufacturers of this type of thing. You'll also then see, hopefully I can just hold that up, you'll actually see that we've got the screws in place for one hard drive. That's the hard drive that comes with it. You can add then a second hard drive on the side. I can't totally remember the sizes. Something like 8 terabytes or maybe even up to a 16 terabyte can be added in. Key to remember here with Reolink is that Reolink don't have a RAID system built into this. What do I mean by that? If I was to put 2 hard drives in, that they'd actually fail over. One would be a copy of the other. If one failed, it would carry on. Reolink's idea is just increasing storage. So when the first drive is full, it'll start writing to the second drive. When that's full, depending on how you've got it, all the configuration, it'll then go back and start writing onto the first drive. So it's literally about physical storage. And then the key of what we actually want here, obviously, is on the back. So let me just see if I can walk these through. There we have first our 16 channels there of PoE, or 16 1 gig PoE ports. We've got our 1 gig LAN port there in the middle, and then we've got a VGA connector. So if you've got an older style monitor, then you can plug that in. And then obviously we've got here our HDMI that you can see, moving on to another USB port, and our phono audio out there, and then running on to our power in and our on-off switch. And then last thing here, by this finger here, let me move the right one, there is a earthing pin as well. So this is a great solution if you're wanting to run the PoE camera options. This will give out all of the IP addresses. All you need to do is grab the camera, plug it in, and it will auto configure it. So like I said, that is the Reolink. This is the RLN16-410. It's got a 4 terabyte hard drive built into it, 16 ports of PoE, and it's set and ready to go. Hopefully that's been useful. Head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, and wireless. What do I need to run a Reolink security system, for example, and plenty other how-to guides. So why don't you head on over there, stay subscribed, and stay up to date.